The following portion of Daytime is sponsored by Tampa Bay Breathe-Free Sinus and Allergy Centers.
Allergies and sinus pain can be miserable to deal with, leading to fatigue and a loss of interest in daily activities. Thankfully, long-term treatment options are available to help allergy sufferers find relief. And joining us now with more is Dr. Pate. She is with Tampa Bay Breathe Free. Welcome, doctor. Good to have you here.
Thank you so much.
So what draws you to this ENT space and helping people dealing with sinus issues?
So ENT is an incredible field. It deals with the problems of the ear, nose, and throat. So there's a variety of conditions that we treat. And it's a very impactful field because when people have conditions affecting anything from the head up, they really feel the symptoms and it really affects their quality of life. So it's really rewarding to help people feel better in those conditions.
What kind of impacts do you see, like from patients who have sinus issues?
Yeah, so sinus issues are just, they cause a lot of issues with patients' quality of life as far as energy level, also, chronic congestion, drainage. It's very disruptive of their life. Also, sleeping is poor, work productivity is poor. So those things can bring them to the doctor because, they're just sick of feeling bad.
There are so many different treatment options that you hear about, antibiotics, over the counter. How do you know when it's time to look at something different if all that isn't working?
Right, so antibiotics are the first line treatment generally, and there's a lot of over-the-counter options. But when you have a sinus infection for more than 10 days, you want to go to the doctor to deal with the acute problem. But then if it's going on for more than a couple months, you definitely need to come see a specialist to figure out if it's a more chronic problem and there are underlying problems that need to be addressed.
What makes Tampa Bay Breathe Free different?
So we're different because we focus on sinus and allergy treatment. We offer a very comprehensive visit. So when patients come in, they have the ability to really understand what's going on right when they get here. So we do imaging like a CAT scan. We also do endoscopy in the office. We also do allergy testing. So patients are able to get a comprehensive look of what's going on and really get down to the root of the problem. And then we also offer minimally invasive in-office options to help sinus sufferers. So it's a procedure that's done in the office. It's not done under general anesthesia. It's under local anesthesia, and it takes about 30 minutes. Patients go home the same day. They have about a day of recovery, and usually they're breathing better within the week.
I think we should kind of highlight that again, because minimally invasive is something that people are looking for when they're seeking treatment. A lot of people are scared to go to the doctor even though they've had something for a long time because they're like, I don't want to do anything too complicated.
Yeah, exactly. And going to the doctor is scary. You think about all the procedures that we do. People are scared of pain and discomfort. And so I really try to focus on making people feel comfortable, not only by the techniques they use, but also just the environment that they're in. And it is great that it's minimally invasive because your body is really an amazing thing. And when it works correctly, it works great and you feel good. So with this procedure, we gently open the sinuses so they drain correctly and the sinuses become healthy so people can breathe better.
And what do you hear from them after? Is it like, oh, this is what it feels like I'd forgotten?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, some people have never breathed the way they do now, which is amazing. I mean, we have people come in who've been suffering for 40 plus years and they just felt like this is the only way it is. So they come back and the big things I hear is I've never slept so well, I've never exercised so easily, and it's just like I have to get used to breathing because I don't know what it's like to have air in my nose.
Well, congrats, doctor, and thank you for sharing.
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And if you'd like more information, you can visit tampabaybreathefree.com or call 727-379-2201. Daytime will be right back.
The preceding portion of Daytime was sponsored by Tampa Bay Breathe-Free Sinus and Allergy Centers.